We'd lived in Illinois for 30 years. We were so happy to get back down here, you just couldn't believe it. It came time to put a new roof on the house. This is the second roof we put on. So I interviewed some people that I thought would know a good roofing contractor, including my insurance company, several building contractors, and a contractor that specializes in roof repair. They all had their lists of roofing contractors, but the one name in common that was on all of them was Eustis Roofing, so I gave Rod Reisman a call. Rod came right out immediately and measured the roof, gave me an estimate, and our insurance company came out and measured the roof, and they came up with different square footages. It turns out that the insurance company had a new computer system, there were flaws in it, and Rod was instrumental in talking to them and getting the situation resolved. He showed them that their computer system was wrong, and it was important to him because I was not the only customer that was using that insurance company. So it was, but he spent a lot of time with them that he didn't really need to. Yeah, and it's Eustis Roofing is family owned. Rod and Cheryl do an excellent job. When I call her, she's not there, she always calls me back, and they operate in a very business-like manner. He pointed out all the options that I could do on the roof, and I did do some upgrades on the shingles and the underlayment and so forth at his advice, and it's all worked out very well. This roof is a difficult roof it's complicated. It's a difficult roof to reshingle and have it not leak and look right. And they did all of my suggestions exactly as I wanted them, or they had a better suggestion. It's complicated. It has the gable ends. It has two valleys on the lake side, and the valleys tend to collect leaves. And if I don't get them out of there before it rains, and it rains hard, the water backs up under the shingles. So I asked them to put a fairly wide sheet metal piece in there, and they did that, and they even color matched it, which I was not expecting. And so I don't have that leaf backup problem anymore, and I don't have to get right up there right away and blow the leaves off. Also, around the gable ends require kind of a lot of care to get the shingles up under where they belong. Also, the underlayment and around the chimney is critical too, and they did all that perfectly. Well, Rod's brother Richard was the foreman on the crew that did this, and he was a lot of fun. He's the one that took my suggestions or had better suggestions. And he's kind of a cool guy. He has his crew over to his place for barbecues, and they socialize, so they work pretty harmoniously. And it's the first, not the first, but it's one of the few construction crews that I've had out here that I felt comfortable just leaving. You know, I knew they were going to do the right thing. I didn't have to be here. Normally, I watch everybody pretty closely. When they left here, the place was spotless. They went over it several times with big, powerful magnets, which get all the nails, which is the most critical thing, because I launched my boat right here in the yard, and I don't need any nails in my Jeep tires or the trailer tires. When they left, it was like they were never here, except I had a new roof. Eustis Roofing is a family-owned company, and it's a Christian company. Both Rod and Richard are Christians, and you can just trust them. You know, you could go away and leave them alone, and nothing bad's going to happen. Call Eustis Roofing and at least talk to them, and talk to your insurance company, and talk to some building contractors. They all know, the people in the business all know who the reliable people are, and that's what I did, and that's what I would recommend.